Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, I hope while Melody is in her revealing mode of her year of revelation, I hope that this season includes the Scott 2.0 as well, because I am so sick and tired of Kimmie getting a pass and thinking she can skate past her own bull mess. Because why didn't Kimmie tell Stormy and Tiffany that she felt they were overreacting when they were voicing their opinions about the expo when they were all at lunch together? She had ample time in between trying to stick up for Tisha and, trying to be Tisha's mouthpiece. She could have just voiced her concerns of whatever she wanted to say to them. She could have said it right at that point. And Tisha got up and left, and Kimmie was still there, which further tells you that she was able to tell them how she felt if need be. And if you couldn't tell them while you were sitting in their face, it should have been left out once you left them, because it's really irrelevant, because you had them right in your face, but you couldn't say jack nothing to them. She waited until she got over to the Scott's apartment in her comfort zone of just her and Tisha, and she can talk her mess and say whatever she wanted to say about whomever she wanted to say it about, and no holds barred, and just a little bit probably spilled over for filming. But I'm quite sure Kimmie said a lot more than what was revealed on the episode. I really do. And everything that the ladies said went straight back to Tisha by way of Kimmie, in my opinion. Just like when Melody had her pajama party and Kimmie went back and told Tisha who was all over there, what happened, and all the happenings that went on at the pajama party, and she left out what she said, what Stormy said, all the important information, and she went back and told Tisha all this mess. And I believe, in my opinion, that that's how the Kiki and Tisha drama really got started, by way of Kimmie. She was running her big mouth and not telling the truth, and not one person got on Kimmie, called out Kimmie for being a shit starter, but everybody zeroed in on Kiki portraying Tisha per se Kimmie. Just because Kimmie said it happened, everybody went with it and was like, oh yeah, Kimmie said it, so it's true. Because Kimmie, they believe because she can speak well, and she tried to portray this good girl, this goody two-shoe character on the show, which by far she is far from it, but she tried to portray this goody two-shoe image. And so people, tend to believe what she say, and, but I believe that Kimmie tells Tisha everything that goes on from her point of view whenever she's not whenever she's not there, whenever something is going on that Tisha's not a part of. I believe Tisha got her eyes and ears right there in that room by way of Kimmie, and that's why Kimmie always feel the need to take up for Tisha, because she's part of Tisha's mean girl circle, and she puts these batteries in Tisha back because she goes and she talk her mess, because Kimmie can get into the circles that or people feel comfortable talking around Kimmie with certain things that they would not feel comfortable talking around Letitia, because of how Letitia acts, and they know that Tisha, she runs back and talk to Marceau, and Tisha, she just, have a child. She's very childish, so she can't handle certain things that's being said. But Kimmie, oh yeah, they feel comfortable talking in front of Kimmie, saying stuff or whatever, and Kimmie just sit there, soak it up like a sponge, and running right back to the captain, which is Tisha, and she won't and she put these batteries in because she talk her mess about what's going on as well, say her piece to Tisha, and that gets Tisha all riled up, and then put these batteries, like I said, put the battery in Tisha back, and Tisha take it and run with it. But I believe that they make their mind up, their opinion up together of who who they don't like, and stuff like that. I believe they do all of that together, these two. But anyway, why Kimmie couldn't tell Tisha and the ladies that, she had a change of heart, that she felt the same concerns, some of the same concerns that they had, and, voice her opinions regarding her mixed feelings of the expo. Why did she have to bring Nell back into the conversation regarding the expo? Nell had moved on to a totally different conversation. She was all the way down at the other end of the table speaking to Melody and I believe Tiffany. And she wasn't even still speaking about the expo. And here go Kimmie asking her, well, Nell, don't you have some concerns? But why, Kimmie, why can't you voice your own concerns? You had concerns as well. Why she didn't just state her own, things that she was talking about the expo. See, Kimmie, she was talking mad mess. She was talking big mess about the ladies up until Maurice mentioned that they too had to pay $100 for the expo. Kimmie flipped her script so fast, she started giving Maurice the whole rundown. You could tell that she was hot and bothered too, because she broke it all the way down to Maurice. Who paid what, when. She was talking about, she wasn't sure why there was all of a sudden a fee initiated when there weren't any additional costs that came about, and all the costs pertaining to the expo and getting the building that was already included, and it was paid up front. The building didn't grow or didn't expand. I mean, she was talking mad mess when she found out that they too paid $100. But why she just couldn't state that, even if they had a conversation between her and Tisha, a one-on-one conversation, why wasn't her concerns shared as well? Why she need other people to voice their concerns? Is she scared to call Tisha out in front of the group, or was she mandated that she can't, that she can't call Tisha out in front of the group? Or do her and the Scotts, do they have a pact? In my opinion, I believe that they do have a I believe the Scotts do have a pact of what they can do, what they can't do. In my opinion, I believe that she is scared to call Tisha out in front of the group, and I believe that the Scotts mandated that she can't do it because Kimmie can't go against the family. Kimmie knows how Maurice feel about Tisha, and he's always supporting Tisha, taking up for Tisha, and Kimmie will probably get reprimanded for calling Tisha out. And because soon as Kimmie has stated something about the expo, about what the ladies had said, Maurice immediately, Tisha does a lot for the community. Tisha does a lot. But I'm like, pipe down. That's not your wife. You don't need to take up for her. Your wife's standing right in front of you. But so Kimmie knows that she'll probably get reprimanded if she go against Tisha, or call Tisha out in front of the group. She can't do that. So what she did was she wanted other people to voice their opinion, voice their concerns, and that way she was hoping that some of whatever her concerns were would come out as well, because it doesn't matter who state the concern as long as it get brought up and Tisha gets faced with it. That's all Kimmie is worried about. That's why she brought up the suggestion of having a town hall meeting, because she want the concerns to be out about the expo, and plus she still want to make it seem like she's just trying to bring a solution to everybody to speak their part, and Tisha can get some constructive feedback. But Kimmie, either state your concerns or leave it alone, because if Tisha don't want to talk about it, then leave Tisha alone. Let Tisha not get any constructive criticism, because criticism, if it's constructive, then it only helps you and it only strengthens you. But if she don't want it, then don't give it to her. Don't try to force it on her. But and that way, when she have the next one and she asks for suggestions, everybody just do their own thing and leave her alone, because don't nobody want to be a part of something that they can't, ask questions or they don't feel comfortable critiquing it. But like I say, Kimmie wants that town hall meeting because she wants somebody else to bring up the concerns that she have, and she want to put it in Tisha's face, but she don't have enough courage to do it because she don't want the backlash from the family. But like I say, Kimmie wants to be able to have a chance to keep her good girl character, her goody two shoe, ways, and that she done conjured up for herself. But Kimmie, she ain't fooling nobody. She not fooling me. She putting them batteries in Tisha back, and she sit back and watch the explosions happen, and Tisha dumb enough to fall for it. And I just feel like it's time for the Scots 2.0 to get their revelation as well. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.